Monday, April 29, 2019. 1 dead and 3 injured at San Diego synagogue shooting. On the last day of Passover, a 19-year-old man opened fire at the Chabad of Poway in California, killing a 60-year-old woman and injuring 3 others, including an 8-year-old girl. The California suspect, John Ernest, was arrested shortly after the shooting and had written an anti-Semitic manifesto. Poway Mayor Steve Voss characterized the shooting as a hate crime and said President Donald Trump had called to offer federal resources.
Yesterday, this horrific, terrible event that has occurred here, in my own interpretation, Lori took the bullet for all of us.
Sri Lankan police raided the headquarters of a hardline Islamist group founded by the suspected ringleader behind the Easter suicide bombings of churches and hotels. With Brexit passions running high, campaigners are hitting Britain's streets and taking to social media ahead of European elections. Iran state television reported Sunday that the Iranian foreign minister is planning to visit North Korea without giving the date of the visit. Israeli government plans for possible financial collapse of Palestinian Authority. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and the finance minister have reportedly discussed emergency plans should the Palestinian Authority's financial system collapse over its refusal to accept tax dividends collected by Israel. The two met Sunday to discuss what plans to put in place and what possible moves would keep the Palestinians solvent. Netanyahu and the finance minister on Sunday discussed whether to persuade PA President Abbas to accept the funds. Governor Andrew Cuomo ordered state police to increase their security presence at synagogues and other houses of worship across New York. National Security Advisor John Bolton said Sunday the U.S. signed a document pledging to pay North Korea $2 million for the medical care of American student Otto Warmbier in return for his release, but didn't follow through. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's plan to hike the smoking age to 21 could be a win for tobacco companies. Jewish leaders urge wake-up call after Poway synagogue shooting. The director of the U.S. Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington said the organization was alarmed by the second such incident in 6 months. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called the shooting an attack on the heart of the Jewish people and urged the international community to step up the struggle against anti-Semitism. The Anti-Defamation League, a New York-based organization dedicated to the fight against anti-Semitism, called the shooting an attack on the entire Jewish community and a brutal hate crime. Top City Bowls backed switching the Verrazano Bridge to two-way tolling Sunday as a way to cut down on congestion on Staten Island and in southern Brooklyn. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio on Thursday released a $92.5 billion executive budget for the coming fiscal year, one that continues a steady increase in government spending since he took office. The New York Attorney General's office has launched an investigation into the National Rifle Association amid the group's internal dispute.